Because again, going down the road with
How you gonna
Kanye.
do this quick?
Let me do it quick without having to read everything.
Because you.
I'm not going to read what each one of them said.
Okay.
We all know Kanye did the White Lives Matter T-shirt,
right,
with Bonehead Candace, right, in Paris.
Okay.
So again, let me see what anybody said before we do. Wendy said, "You all are so funny." She did it again. Laugh out loud. Renee said he had a weapon on him. I think fired his weapon while running from the police. Oh, you saying from
him being in jail?
Yeah, for him being in jail. Wendy says Charlemagne said he used to save eyeballs in the pockets until they got maggots. Yeah, that was disgusting, Dahmer. And Wendy said you should say white privilege matters. Oh, that's a good T-shirt. Ooh. That's a good T-shirt.
White privilege matters.
So you know he already got backlash for his shirt, White Lives Matter, which we all say, okay, White Lives Matter. Is that to get a rise out of everybody?
White privilege matters.
Yeah. So okay, you got a rise out of everybody, right? So then he had there's a black lady that works for Vogue magazine, okay, and she at the event she was upset about him sporting that shirt.
Okay.
And so she voiced her opinion and said she didn't like him wearing that shirt. And it was very, it was irresponsible and negligent, really. She was saying it was, and it's almost downright, to me, it's like going somewhere and yelling obscenities and then making everybody get angry and then running away saying, "Oh, I made everybody angry." It's inciting violence.
But here's the thing: does she not understand who's who?
Well, yeah.
This man has done a lot of stuff that made us go.
Ooh. But she's just giving her opinion. She's a fashion person, and it's at Vogue,
and it don't even matter.
So he came back and posted a picture. That's why I said I don't have time to show all of this.
Okay.
He posted a picture of her with an outfit on and some boots. He got some nerve talking about somebody's boots. He was talking about her boots. And said, "I bet you Ann Windsor like those boots." Ann is the lady that's over at Vogue, right? Okay. That's her boss. And cracking on her. Okay. Cracking on her what she looked like.
Okay. Is she funny looking?
No, it's a black lady. Heavy lady, though. Oh. Heavy lady. And you know Ann like heavy black people because Andre. Remember that Andre was her friend. Yeah, that's true. You know Ann gonna come.
Andre was a big
Don't mess with no big black people because Ann will come at you. She liked big black people.
Okay.
Andre that was her right hand.
Yeah.
So she probably has taken on this lady like Andre since Andre's gone. And apparently this lady everybody likes her in the fashion industry.
He came at her.
And models like her. He even likes her, apparently. Okay. But hold on. You couldn't tell by him doing that.
Oh.
So he does he puts a picture up and you know he has millions of followers. Oh. So they bullying this lady because Kanye put her picture up. Hey. So Vogue came out on their Twitter and said, we actually condemn what you did. And you're not going to bully our person. She belongs to us and we not belongs to us because that sounds like a slave. But she's our family and we don't like what you did.
Okay.
And he backed down.
Ooh. He actually did.
He did because he don't want to disrupt the fashion family. Oh. And then two models, I think y'all had to look. I don't want to look it up. Y'all look it up. I think one of them was Hadid's sister. Forgot her name. Whatever. You don't care. Two models.
Okay.
They came back and said they didn't agree with what he did.
Okay.
They like this woman. She's a wonderful woman. And you bullying her and with you and your stupid shirt. That's kind of what they were saying. So then he can, and the nerve again for him to talk about somebody's boots. With those I know what you did last summer boots. That's what D.L. Hughley call them.
Really?
He walking around and I know what you did last summer boots.
Big giant ones?
And he talking about somebody's boots.
I know.
But her boots wasn't even bad.
But my thing was...
Okay. But I ain't finished. Okay. So the models came out and spoke out against him. So he had to come back and say, okay, me and the lady talked, the black lady, and we have squashed our beef. She's my sister. We friends. I love her. Apparently everybody loves her, including him. And he shouldn't have did that. So he took it down.
Okay.
So that's big for Kanye because y'all know Kanye don't take nothing down.
Okay.
Wendy says, I enjoy this show so much. I lost a friend recently, and it helps to fill the void. Aw. Well, we're going to pray for you, Wendy. Yeah. Lenora, put Wendy on your prayer list.
I sure will.
Pray for your mind and for you to be able to get through that.
Okay.
So, pray for Kanye, too. But anyway.
I'm tired of praying for him.
He goes and responds back to, well, first of all, he told everybody the beef was squashed. He had dinner with her that night, and they squashed their beef. Mm-hmm. Okay. He said he apologized to her and she apologized to him. Because apparently he said she could have said all that to him and not posted it.
Exactly. Yeah.
If we friends, which I understand what he's saying. If we're friends, you could have said that to me.
They both were wrong.
They both was wrong. But he was more wrong. But she could have came to him if they have a friendship.
Yeah.
And said, I don't like that. What you did. And not blew him out on, Instagram or publicly.
Social media.
But then there's a part that I'm like, that's her job, though. You know, she's a fashion person. So, but anyway, they both apologized to each other. And the beef is squashed. Then he decided he wanted to address the two models that said something.
Okay.
He said, y'all know y'all speaking out against this shirt. Where were y'all at when I couldn't get my kids? When Kim was keeping me from my kids, when all of this stuff was going on for my kids, where was your outrage then? A black man, that he black then, see? He always black when it comes to the Kardashians. Kim's a whore and he's black.
Right.
And Chris is a pimp who stirs the cup and put him in the deep place. Whatever that place is, that movie. He said he went into the movie with the black people that's supposed to be the abyss or whatever that was.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Sunken place. Chris puts him in the sunken place every time she turns the spoon. That's what he says. So every time he has a problem with the Kardashian, he black again. So he said, where was y'all at when this white family was coming out keeping this black man from his kids? Khloe came out and said, how dare you keep saying that narrative? I saw the messages between you and Kim. You knew exactly when your daughter's birthday party was. You're the one that wanted them to have separate birthday parties. And we never told you couldn't come to the birthday party. And you actually came to the birthday party. But you keep putting out into the media that we're keeping you from your kids when you know you can see them anytime you want.
Okay.
So then he came back and said, I'm all paraphrasing, are a white face liar.
He said white face?
Put the white card again.
Oh my goodness.
You're a white woman that's lying on me. I'm a black man. You're a liar. Your family is a bunch of liars. You guys have done nothing but pretty much take from all black people. And you're not going to take me down that road. I refuse to let you take me down that road. I'm a black man with a white people's shirt matters. I guess Black Lives Matter, huh, Kanye?
I guess for me, I'm listening to all this. Why are people even getting their energy? I don't understand why their energy is even drained with this dude.
Renee said he makes my head hurt with all his fake talk mess.
Renee. My head is hurting now. Keep talking about it.
And then I'm loud, so that ain't helping.
Yeah, that ain't helping.
Oh my God. So Kanye, you are lying. That's what she said. And liars, y'all basically kidnapped Chicago. Oh, that's what he said to Khloe. You are lying and are liars. Y'all basically kidnapped Chicago on her birthday so she could remember her father not being there. So there y'all also threw a party before Sam's birthday when I was flying back from Japan to be there for his birthday. And the first I heard about it was seeing pics of the party online. He continues, also, I should see my children 100% of the time. But since there's separation, it should have been 50% of the time. Y'all wouldn't have played with Donda like that in Jesus' name. Why are you throwing his mom in there?
Oh, that's his mom's name, right?
Donda. He's saying if Donda was alive, she'd be taking care of this. They probably would be
more respectful with him having more time with her, with the kids. So maybe there's some truth to what he's saying.
The bottom line is, let's say that everything he's saying is true. You don't get people to listen to you by wearing a White Lives Matter shirt. And then you complain about white people. He plays that black. I don't understand him.
I think we've always come to the conclusion that there's some concerns with him if he's not on his meds. He has some mental issues, and we should already be understood.
How much are we gonna keep giving him a pass though by saying that he's not on his meds?
It don't matter, because even if he was on his meds, the fact that he still has some mental issues, he has some emotional scars and his pain from his mom's death. Why are we surprised with him? It's kind of like what you said earlier about the snake. We shouldn't be surprised if he acts stupid like Diddy does.
All right.
They have I think he has his track record has not proven that we should sit here and listen to him. That's why I'm surprised. His music does as well as it does. His shoe line. I saw somebody else with his shoes on.
And he keeps saying he's a free thinker. Just like Candace Owens keeps saying she's a free thinker. I have news for you. And I know this is controversial. Mm-hmm. If you are a Christian, you are not a free thinker. I'm a Christian.
When
you're not a free thinker.
Why are they saying free
because
thinker?
When you say the word free thinking, that's logic. It's not logical for a God to come down on earth, be born in a woman, come out and die for your sins. That's not logical.
But is free thinker meaning you
faith.
Think outside the box?
Christian means that you believe faith. You faith oriented. Mm-hmm. Why they keep saying they free think? You're not logical. That's not logical.
I guess what's the definition of a free thinker? I don't want to just say cut and dry. We're not free thinkers.
Unless he's defining it another way.
Yeah.
A person who thinks freely or independently. One who forms opinions on the basis of reason, independently of authority, especially one who rejects or is skeptical of religious dogma. I just said that. Mm-hmm. The opposite of religion is a free thinker. Mm. They keep saying, him and Candace keep saying they free thinkers. Mm-hmm. How can you be a free thinker and say you are spiritual? That to me don't make no sense. You're not a free thinker. Mm-hmm. Who taught you? Where did you get the Bible from?
Because he's already being specific with his spirituality.
Yeah,
being a Christian.
By being a Christian
spiritual person, he
would just say, "I just believe that there's some higher power in me."
Yeah,
and
spiritually, a new way.
He says he's
out there
a Christian,
but he makes it specific on his faith.
And if you are a Christian, you believe there are certain things you are supposed, the way you live your life, the way Christ wants you to live your life.
More Christ.
Where did you get that from? A book. You got that from a book.
You wasn't supposed to take this long on this.
All right. Anyway,
that's what I'm saying. You said I knew when you started talking about this, it was going to go long.
You want the donkey of the day? I don't have to do the donkey of the day.
I got to hear that. That's what I was waiting for. I can care less about Kanye.
A Florida woman allegedly pointed a gun at two women trying to cut the gas line. There's long gas lines at the gas stations, right? Because of the hurricane.
Oh, Lord.
So people are waiting hours and hours and hours to get gas. Mm-hmm. Apparently, this woman was in her car, and she thought that these women were trying to cut the line in their car. Uh-huh. They were really just trying to do a U-turn to get out of there.
Okay.
So she took the gun out and pointed it at them and told them they can't cut the line. She was mad that she was in line so long. I
wonder, did they finish their U-turn, or would the gun scare them and deter them to stay?
Right. I don't know. Charlamagne didn't go into detail.
Oh, my God.
But apparently, I guess she got called because you can't do that.
No. What is wrong with her? I wonder if that's a concealing. What state was this in?
Florida. Florida.
Okay. So that's a donkey. Thank you. All right.
Okay. So again, I could have went on and on about Kanye, but
please don't. You can only go so far talking about his rants and shirts that he's wearing and with these messagings that's triggering people. Sidebar conversations that he's having with that lady. Probably.
Chloe is saying he's trying to get the heat off of him to where everybody's starting to talk about the Kardashians again. Right.
And then he throws in the black card, and we know him now. Why we follow that trail? It's like Trump. When Trump makes comments, we follow him and go, "Oh, he said another comment about." Oh,
are you oppressed by white people or not? I don't know in him. He goes back and
because
forth.
He wouldn't have gotten with Kim.
No, but he's saying they're oppressing him now.
Maybe later they are, but at the time he was with her, he wasn't thinking about oppression because he got with her and had 4 kids.
It's just ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know where his mind is. It's like a lot has happened since his mom passed. Maybe there's a void.
And he said Donda, because he brought up Donda's name.
Yes.
Donda wouldn't have let this happen.
It's something that's not right with him, that he really needs to sit down and get, you know what, us Christians who believe in deliverance.
All right. Mm-hmm. All right, so that was it, y'all. Did you have anything else?
No, that was it.
That was it, y'all. That we went through all our stories. Let me see if anybody said anything. Wendy says, well, I told you Renee said he makes my head hurt with all his fake deep talk mess. Wendy says a lot of very creative people are a little nuts. I think that's what it is. Mm-hmm. He probably got so many ideas going on in his head.
You're crazy.
So what's Candace's problem? She's just a bottlehead.
I don't know who this Candace is.
Candace Owens.
Okay.
Wendy Pierce.
I probably need to look her up.
Wendy says Kanye is double-minded, and the Bible says a double-minded person is unstable in all his ways. Yes.
Yes, he is.
That means he has two. He has the good, the angel and the devil on his shoulder.
He's not stable.
Yeah.
So he is double-minded.
Yeah, I'm sad. All right, y'all.